The Witcher 3, Wild Hunt Review. A grand adventure that feels distinctly of its time. Looking back over my last 60 hours with The Witcher 3, I feel a bit like its wandering protagonist, a very attractive man standing alone on a hilltop, looking out over a vast kingdom, unsure where to begin. Just kidding, I look like garbage right now. I've spent the last week and a half mostly shut in my apartment, blinds drawn, headphones on, eating potato chips and staring at my television. Over something like 5 dozen hours, I've killed countless monsters, saved scores of villagers, shagged a sorceress or two, and finally watched the credits roll. I've seen a fair chunk of The Witcher 3, but I've also left a substantial amount of it unexplored. The Witcher 3, Wild Hunt is an open-world role-playing game that casts you as a legendary and sexy monster hunter named Geralt of Rivia. You spend most of the game guiding Geralt as he explores a collection of massive open outdoor areas, taking on quests, slaying monsters, talking with people, making difficult moral choices, and gradually leveling up his gear and abilities. Basically, doing the whole RPG thing. Let's start by getting my recommendation out of the way. Should you play this game? The Witcher 3 is a wholesale improvement over the already good Witcher 2, combining the free-roaming exploration of Red Dead Redemption with the complex branching storytelling of a Dragon Age and the tightly designed melee combat of a Monster Hunter or a Dark Souls. It doesn't always execute those things as well as the games from which it draws inspiration, but thanks to some sharp writing, smart design, and marvelous technical wizardry, Wild Hunt is engrossing despite, and even occasionally thanks to, its many familiar elements. Also read, The Witcher 3 benchmarked, graphics and CPU performance. Wild Hunt was developed by Polish video game studio CD Projekt Red. Like the first two Witcher games, it's based on the works of Polish fantasy author Andrzej Sapkowski, though it uses his books as a springboard for its own tale, rather than directly adapting them. Think of it as fairly standard dark fantasy mixed with a healthy dose of grim Eastern European fairy tale. There are dragons and mages and elves and dwarves, right along with witches who lure children into the wilds and mischievous grubkins who haunt houses and torment people's dreams. The resulting milieu has a dash more personality than your average fantasy video game. There's a reason the Polish Prime Minister gave President Obama a copy of the second Witcher game as a gift. If gaming's fantasy genre at times resembles a collection of chain restaurants, The Witcher is an unexpected serving of local cuisine. Geralt is a Witcher, one of a now-defunct line of genetically mutated warriors originally created. For more on this story, visit the news article link.